Namaste. This video I will be explaining to you the causes of acidity and gastric. So if you watch this video completely till the end, you will be able to understand what are the root causes of gastric and acidity and how to solve them or overcome them. All right, so you may be having starting to work on acidity issues or gastric issues, but you may be working on only the effect. What is the cause of it? What is the cause of it? We have to find that out. And let's take Ayurveda's help to understand what is acidity and gastric according to Ayurveda. So watch this video completely till the end to understand it. I'm going to share the nuggets of gastric and acidity. Namaste, this is Sachin Hebar, creator of Self Healers Hub, on a mission to help 100,000 working professionals live healthier, happier, and a more energetic life through the ancient Indian science of Ayurveda. And today we are going to dive deep into gastric and acidity causes. All right, so if you love this video, then do hit that love button and post it on your wall to help more and more people. All right, so let's start. So type RTL in the comment box. Type RTL in the comment box if you're ready to learn. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, type RTL in the comment box if you're ready to learn. Okay, so first and foremost, let's understand what is gastric. Okay, so let's see now. First and foremost, gastric. What is gastric? Gastric is vata. Okay, so the vata or the air component. The air component increases in your body, resulting in gastric. Okay, so see, now understand this vata or the air component is responsible for your blood movement, for your pumping of the heart, all these things, and this helps us to have a good life, is it not? So digestion, heart, all these things are important to us, is it not? So this is what vata controls, and when vata goes out of balance, it can cause disease anywhere. Okay, the seat of vata is below your belly or in the large intestine. Okay, so now what is the problem is, due to our busy lifestyles, we control these urges of urine, bowels, or sleep. All these three throw vata out of balance. Exactly. All these three throw vata out of balance, boss. So you control your urine urge, or you control your bowels urge, or you control your sleep urge. All this easily destroy your vata, and now vata and the air component keeps going into the other places where it should not go, and it starts causing issues and starts getting lodged everywhere, or gets lodged in your stomach. So whenever you press the stomach, gas comes out, or whenever you press somewhere, the gas comes out. Yes, because it goes and traps itself in the stomach. Since stomach is able to expand and shrink, it is easily able to get trapped there. Now, how to solve this gastric issue? First and foremost, you have to avoid the fan air directly. So see, people go and sit directly next to the fan or below the fan, and the air is not good. So always sit little next to the fan, or always be away from the fan. Be away from the fan. So don't take that fan air directly. This is the first point to reduce your vata. Okay, because see, whatever is cold and dry is vata. Okay, so if you're eating cold and dry fruits, or if you're eating foods which are dry, if you're eating foods which are chilled, lot of refrigerated foods, if you're eating all this, see, refrigeration is not bad, but you have to keep it out at least 20 to 30 minutes once. Take it out and keep it, and then you consume it. Okay, now in this busy lifestyle, we need refrigeration. I agree with it, but you got to make sure that you're taking out and keeping at least 25-30 minutes, and then only consuming it. So cold and dry fruits, whatever you're eating, not dry fruits, dry foods. Okay, dry foods, whichever you're eating, make sure you are ticking them off your list and not taking them, or either you can warm up and take it. That's it. No cold and dry fruit foods, to make sure your vata is not gone out of balance. See, cold and dry, that's what is vata, right? So if you don't eat cold and dry foods, or you moderate cold and dry foods, then you can manage the vata. Don't need to think too much. Understand the concept of vata, that you understand it. Okay, then you can use oils. What are the oils? Oils are sesame oil is there, coconut oil is there. These two oils can be used. If you are a person who is always angry or wants some cooling down, you can use coconut oil. If you are a person who is a vata dominant or a kapha dominant person, you can use the cold pressed sesame oil. What is abhyanga is just the age old practice of massaging your body with little bit of oil and then taking the bath. This was there from before, or during our festivals also you used to do this. Take the bath after taking the oil massage. So this is a very good instrument for you to bring that vata under control, bring that air under control. Okay. And finally, vata is cold and dry. Yes. And what can help you mitigate that is ghee, the desi ghee. The ghee is a sticky, it's sticky, it's snigd. In Sanskrit, it's called snigd. What is snigd? It's sticky. So whatever is sticky can hold your vata, right? So whenever the sticky foods you eat, like ghee, you can take a2 ghee with little bit of ginger. Yes, during your food, during your food itself, you can take ghee with ginger. Okay, this will help you make the gas dissolve or make the gas go out. And any of these two, it will help you do it. So let's make sure and summarize this. Why gastric occurs is when you control the urges of either urine, bowel, sleep. So then vata gets disturbed. When vata gets disturbed, it starts getting lodged in the stomach. Avoid the direct fan air. Don't sit below the fan. Third, avoid dry and cold foods. Okay. Whatever is dry or cold will increase vata a lot. So make sure if you're having the problem of gas, this is the root cause, guys. So if you want to remove the root cause, remove it. Or else you can keep on searching for Ayurvedic home remedies. You can keep on searching for the antacids. They may help you. But what is the root thing? Root causes these. These are simple things, but they're causing these big issues for you. Yes. And how to mitigate it through the what is available in your home is through abhyanga. One is using the sesame oil or coconut oil, massaging your body. And third is using ghee, desi ghee, plus little bit of ginger to dissolve the gas. Okay, so type CC if it is clear. Type CC if it is clear. Thank you, Anirudh, for typing out here. Thank you so much. All right, so Anirudh says ready to learn. Okay, so type CC if you understood this. All right, type CC if you understood the gastric. And let's move on to acidity now. Acidity is a big problem which is plaguing our society. So let's move on to acidity. Okay, so now understand this. The acidity or the fire is meant for digestion. Okay, it is meant for digestion. So let's understand this in a concept. So now acidity, whenever you take a food, the fire will what it will do is it will first break down the food into nutrients and it will break down the food into waste. It will break it down to nutrients, it will break it down to waste. The waste is the bowels, the urine. The nutrients goes and then goes into your blood, goes into your bone, everywhere. Okay, so that is what Agni is meant to do. Now if you miss your meal, or if you suppress your hunger, what will happen? That acid will stay there or will start eating your stomach. Okay, now the pH of the stomach has gone bad when you missed your meal or you suppressed your hunger. Okay, these two things you did, then the pH of the stomach gone bad. Now you eat food, you missed your meal, but after 1 hour started eating food. So now the pH of the stomach is high. So whatever food you eat, it becomes acidic. Or what would happen? You're not at all hungry, but someone offered you something, or you saw some of your favorite food, you started hogging it. What happened now? I'm not saying don't do it. You can eat one and say no, that's it. But keep on eating it, then what happens? Let's understand this. Now let's say you already had one food and it's there. It's cooking in the container. It's cooking in the container of your stomach. And now what you did? You added some more food. So now the fire is not even enough to cook your food which is already there. Now you added some more food there. So what happened now is, now that food which was added newly, it starts getting spoiled there. What happens if you keep a fruit just like that, not eating? It starts getting spoiled. No, what happened when it gets spoiled? It just starts emitting smell. Similar way, when you do this and not when you don't eat in the correct time or start eating when you're not hungry, this food which is undigested starts becoming more and more acidic, and it creates ama. And this, see, now we understood gastric, right? The vata component, the gastric component is responsible for movement. It has to move the particles into the blood, right? So now it starts moving it. So the undigested food also starts moving now with the vata. Now where it goes? It goes into your blood. It goes into your bone. What is the byproduct of bone? Hair. Starts graying hair. Starts making a lot of hair fall. Yes. Starts going into the intestine. Causes issues like IBS, GERD. All these issues which society is facing right now, unfortunately. Vata, it's doing its job, taking down the food. But your undigested food is going everywhere. Wherever it goes, it will cause issues. Goes into your bone. Byproduct of bone is hair fall. Hair fall happens, graying of hair happens. GERD, IBS, what is this? It is the pitta going into your intestines. Yes. So this is what happens. So if you miss your meal, if you eat when you're not hungry, or you suppress your hunger, and then the fire starts spoiling your food. It starts spoiling your food, and it starts going into all the parts and starts manifesting itself as diseases everywhere. So these are the causes. So let me open it up. Again, what are the causes? If you control the urges, or if you take fan air directly, you sit right below the fan, or if you take too much of cold and dry foods, okay, then the vata component increases. What are the urges? Urine, bowels, and sleep. Okay. And what are the acidity? Is you miss your meal, or you suppress your hunger, or you eat when you're not hungry. Either of these three. Any of these three, if you do, the pitta increases automatically. Yes. I hope this was clear for you. Type CC if it is clear to you. Type CC if you understood the gastric and acidity through the lenses of Ayurveda. All right. So gastric is caused when vata goes out of balance, and acidity is caused when the pitta component is out of balance and it joins with vata and starts causing all the issues, because vata will transport that undigested food to your whole body, and wherever it goes, it causes issues. Okay. So if you found this powerful, type powerful in the comment box. Type powerful in the comment box. All right, and hit that, smash that like button, share it on your wall, and let it benefit more and more people. Yes. Pay the good content forward. This is Sachin from Self Healers Hub, signing off until we meet again in our next video tutorial. This is Sachin from Self Healers Hub, on a mission to help 100,000 working professionals live healthier, happier, and a more energetic life through the ancient Indian science of Ayurveda. Bye bye. Stay healthy, stay awesome, stay amazing. Take care.